Hello viewers, I'm your host Lipakshi Khurana with another episode of South Asia Focus. Let's begin the show with India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar's Moscow visit, which holds significant importance in the context of India-Russia relations. During his visit to Russia, Jaishankar noted that India-Russia relations remain steady and robust. Moreover, S. Jaishankar said that the two countries have made progress in trade, which now exceeds $50 billion. During the high-level meeting, Moscow and New Delhi made tangible progress in talks on plans to jointly produce military equipment. A report.
India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on December 25 reached Moscow on a 5-day visit to meet the Russian leadership. Shortly after his arrival, Jaishankar tweeted, "Arrived in Moscow, look forward to my engagements." During Jaishankar's visit to Russia, Moscow and New Delhi made tangible progress in talks on plans to jointly produce military equipment. Speaking at a news conference, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said such cooperation was of a strategic nature and was in both countries' interests and would help ensure security on the Eurasian continent.
Обсудили перспективы военно-технического сотрудничества, включая совместное производство современных видов вооружений. Здесь тоже есть конкретные движения вперед. На этом направлении наше взаимодействие тоже носит стратегический характер. Его углубление соответствует национальным интересам наших государств.
Taking a neutral stance on the Ukraine conflict, New Delhi has successfully maintained its ties with Moscow. India has emerged as one of Russia's major economic partners as it has exponentially increased its imports of Russian crude oil, ignoring Western sanctions put in place in 2022 due to conflict in Ukraine. At a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, S. Jaishankar said that the two countries have made progress in trade which now exceeds $50 billion.
We appreciated the fact that our trade is at an all-time high. We have crossed $50 billion turnover last year. We expect to exceed that this year. And what is important is that this trade is more balanced, it is sustainable.
S. Jaishankar made it clear that India is keen to sign a bilateral investment treaty with Russia as well as a free trade agreement with the Moscow-led Eurasian Economic Union. President Putin invited PM Modi to visit India next year as External Affairs Minister called on the Russian leader at the Kremlin.
И, конечно, будем рады видеть нашего друга, господина премьер-министра Моди, в России. Сможем обсудить все вопросы текущего характера, поговорить о перспективах развития российско-индийских отношений. У нас очень большой объем работы, так что я прошу передать ему самые наилучшие пожелания и передайте, пожалуйста, наше приглашение, мы ждем его в России.
Indian Prime Minister and the Russian President visit each other's country every alternate year for an annual summit at the leaders' level. So far, 21 annual summits have taken place alternatively in India and Russia. The last summit was held on December 6, 2021 in New Delhi during Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit. Last year's annual summit in Russia was not attended by PM Modi due to the conflict in Ukraine.